stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. And they're going to give him again. Remarkable. Back to start the game. 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
We can feel this all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, 1 play in, 1 sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Minnesota.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Let's go now.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. He'll run it. He's able to get away from 1 man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that...
Trying to push the ball down the field, it's an interception. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
19 Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Ready, break. And go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Show them what we made of, D. What's the middle? Pressure on the defense. Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hockenson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Down like a lawnmower, baby.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
On the jump.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready? Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, right? Let's win at the point of attack. Boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
First one for Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
Let's go. Go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
So after one, it's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Let's get it, man.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Go.
Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion.
Let go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Crush gets incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. Inside the 20. Will Riker down. On for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On second down, Purdy. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. And go down, it's an incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearson. Touchdown. 49ers. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
On the set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
40, 17.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ready, set,
third and long.
Let's take 19. 19, Pioneer.
Looking out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come 19. Come 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
To throw, Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Purdy. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Set up. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60. Ready?
On 1st and 10. Purdy. That's down the field for Lamb. And he will score. C.B. Lamb. Touchdown, San Francisco.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Look right here, what's up? It's first down, and they'll run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is McCarthy. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing is Purdy. That one taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown. 49. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Again, working deep downfield. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
McCarthy now to throw on first. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory. Because regardless of what the previous play was doing, in this case, really nice job bouncing back. Play behind him, force the sack on the ensuing play, and go right back on track.
Let's go.
McCarthy to the air on second down. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Sack is exactly what defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. Your one big defensive play can change everything about this drive. And once they get the Harrison drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now.
Go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Vikings.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Set. Mustang 19. Go.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Quiet.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And the bring down until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break over.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. To throw is Purdy. It is caught downfield by Pearson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Play action. Here's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Come 19. Come 19.
Here's Purdy. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on the 4th down. And goal.
Go.
Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. Check go.
Back to throw. Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Got it. Ready?
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up.
Go!
And they cash it in on 3rd and goal.
70 range. 70 range. Ready,
the gun. It's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rick Pearson. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
On the jump.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. We'll try the right side this time. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out from the dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find that open receiver, that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tracking 60.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's into the end zone yet again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. It will come out to the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, set.
Here's a run going left. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
To the air, on third down is McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got it. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
They'll come up here first and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy's a handful.
This one, take it in downfield. It's the fullback. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now give on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Purdy. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy can catch, he'll be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
second down. Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in faith.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Juju Brents.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 2nd down. The motion man is Sanders. He'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The motion man is Sanders. 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so will step aside. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Let's get in that end zone.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Again, it's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Go! Warrior 70.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A pickup there of 13. It's good for another first down. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
That's not what I saw.
Let's get out of here.
Tag!
Back to the air is Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and long. Again in the air for Purdy. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
18, find it. Come on. Set. Come 19. Come 19. 70 range.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
18, go.
Throwing is Purdy. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E.
Go.
Get this up, defense.